Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and riveting and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host, Preorder, and today with a special surprise. Yes, indeed, this isn't Companies 2, this is back to Companies 3, and not only that, we're not in Italy, boys, we're in North Africa. And we're not with the Wehrmacht, we are with the Deutsches Afrikakorps, the DAK. So yeah, exciting new stuff. He just revealed a couple hours ago by Relic on their stream. Basically, we're getting a total of 4 factions, including the Deutsches Afrikakorps here. And we're getting a North Africa campaign, which we'll be showing off part of here today in this video. And finally, we get tank riding. It's still a bit buggy, as you can notice. Like, you still get that guy who thinks he's too cool for, physics school. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. So, let's have at it here with the mission. We got tank riders, which is now something you do to, shall we say, make things a lot more easy to maneuver tanks around there, with infantry on, obviously. But also, crucially, allows you for more tactical approaches. Also, for those wondering, yes, infantry will dismount, as you notice there, as soon as, things get hot and the tank gets engaged. So, we are pushing forwards here for Deutschland to support the tendency of the Ariete tank division here. As we lead with the 21st Panzer Division, we can of course also manually order them to dismount, by the way. And we can also fire smoke here from our new Panzer IIIs. For those who've been wanting Panzer IIIs for ages, well, congrats, we got them, boys. We finally got the Panzer IIIs.
The British anti-tank gun is a formidable threat. Eliminate it.
Also, there's Italian tanks there, as you might notice, and we got the Italian Guastatori assault engineers there. We got a British 2-pounder gun here. Oh! Was that just a grenade? That was a big boom though. Maybe they had left some armored high explosive shells lying about there. Italian L6040 tank has a Panzer IIIs ripped into a Matilda 2. Infantry tank, there we go. Turret goes pop there as the munitions are cooked off. I also like to note the game currently is playing fairly smoothly for me, at least. There's been doing a lot of automation work. There's still more to be done though. Some may not be quite getting as smooth a performance as me here, by the way. But for me personally, I think it's actually performing better than Companies 2 currently. So, charging 40 British forces there under Montgomery 7th Armored Division, the Desert Rats there, charging in here, but they are nothing against the might of the Deutsches Afrikakorps. We also got Panzer Grenadiers here. Very similar to the Panzer Grenadiers of the Panzer Elite from Companies 1, for those who remember it. Sort of a core unit with access to a repairability. They can quickly do some light repairs to the tanks, so there are some extra elements, like a machine gun upgrade. So there we go. First part of the mission over here. I'll just skip that part. Probably not what most people want to see at the moment. Plus, you can play this mission up roughly, I think, around the same time if you're curious. So we're off to the Dak Base here, and the next phase of the mission.
Build or destroy. We have our destination.
Gotta do some quick stuff here, like train some Panzer Grenadiers. You got some of the units here, including Kartschützen, slightly wrong icon there. 250 half-tanks all available. You got Panzer Pionier.
Ready to receive orders.
Slight deviation there, of course, from the Panzer Elite, but they are numerous there, as they, of course, well, model, I would say. In many regards, I'd probably say the Deutsches Afrikakorps is very much a successor to the Panzer Elite, with difference, of course, to make it a more flexible faction, since the Panzer Elite did have its issues there, but all in all, I think you'll find it's going to be like, roughly, similar playstyle. Got the Farmer Recovery Half-Track, similar to the Bergtiger, but there's some changes there as well. Note, by the way, here you can fix something out with the DAK here. When you can recover stuff, you can click on them to see how much you get out of salvaging or how much it costs to restore. So, restoring this should do D. Should do D's, by the way. Costs, 120 manpower, 18 fuel. So, it's not free entirely like, it was like recovering a tank with a Bergtiger back in Companies 1, for example. In this case, there's also a Flammpanzer 3. So, yeah, a bit of new equipment here overall. Got a Panzer III there waiting for us to get stuff done. There's some other stuff here. Of course, got the Panzer III, Stukas Fuss, and there will be the Tiger tank eventually, though it's not available in this mission. You also get flak half tracks, slightly wrong icon, Pack 38. The life gun is mentioned. There's some assault Panzer Grenadiers, machine guns, and some Oberblitz medical trucks there.
Yes, we can do that.
So, just a quick oversight there. Some of the stuff the DAK will have access to. Plus, we got some cool stuff here. The previously shown Italian light tank, plus these Guastatori, which are Italian assault engineers, which were actually, like in the actual war, pretty tough bastards. So, quick light attack here, and they're met with intense fire here from the Panzer III, and of course our Stug D, which is a very early model of the Stug. Gunner throwing some light artillery support as well there. Very nice effects there. Gonna bombard that.
Commandant?
And some slightly fairly sweaty German troops there, clearly. Lacking their shirts. Calling these Guastatori. Go, can be equipped here with a bit of an upgrade there. So just waiting for that. Can upgrade here with a machine gun. Flampanzer ready. Go. Getting ready to push forwards here. Stug demoing as well there. And launching the assault here on the English. The combined German-Italian assault force here. Gonna rush in with the tanks first, with the infantry. Keep the farmer here in reserve with the light infantry gun. Go.
Artillery incoming.
Infantry following up here to sweep up any survivors. Probably should turn that around so it doesn't take side hits, because in Companies 3 there is sidearm on the tanks. So it certainly creates some things you have to be careful about. There we go. Infantry pushing forwards here. And quick strafing run here. Clear out the English. A perhaps not perfectly executed blitzkrieg assault, but you know, close enough. Close enough. These English do not stand a chance against my sheer tactical genius. And there you go, point blank strike. Kind of like the bunker busting barrage of the Sturmpanzer in Companies 2, just closer range, but in general, it murders things. There you go, building collapsed. Fully here. There we go. Nice, swift blitzkrieg here. We can also upgrade. Oh, we need to grab the point fully. Just quickly do that. Pull up the farmer.
You have to disperse and engage under fire.
So you know, some nice action here in the mission. Fixing up stuff. Nice variety of equipment here and there. Commandante. But yeah, basically sort of a specialized trained assault engineers in the Italian army were generally considered like, you know, pretty elite. And they were quite good at their job. So, little fun fact there. Fun fact. Go, can upgrade here. I'll convert to an 8 post here in the mission. Obviously not in the multiplayer mode.
What do you... Jawohl.
Okay, no need for that. You know, never hurts to have a bit ready at the front line. Quickly fixing up things here.
Eager to go.
North here, a bit more skirmishing between the Italians and the British. They are, well, having a lot of stuff blown up, aren't they? Anyways, we are more or less ready here for our next push. Stug riding. Yes, now that's the stuff I'm talking about. And one of the reasons I'm really excited about this. Now, of course, pretty much all medium and heavy armor can be ridden on, but light tanks can't, from my understanding. But it does give you, like, you know, some, shall we say, tactical options here. It's like, you know, set up attacks, and like you have like multiple medium tanks, and like quickly mechanize your troops that way. So, little fun note there. We will deploy a smoke screen before advancing on our next goal here. I think roughly around there. So that way the assault will conduct a bit more smoothly. And again with swiftness and speed, because again our infantry running on tanks, so thus we can coordinate the assault with much better.
Tread carefully, men. There are mine markers
Again,
nearby.
notice the infantry quickly dismounts on its own.
Pioneers can detect and defuse mines.
Quickly occupying here the positions. Bringing out the 2-pounder gun, which is doing a lot of damage to my Flampanzer, by the way. Oh, it did a lot of damage. Now it's dead. Quickly disengage. Be understood. And there we go, another glorious win for Deutschland.
Now we push north before the British can respond.
Of course, I need to repair my armor. 32 on our Panzer III, adding a pin machine gun. Humber armored car.
8mm anti-tank gun is en route
Got
to
some
our
Gurgas
location.
hiding out, and we got a bit of surprise inbound.
In preparation for an armored assault.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Flak 88 36mm guns there, which can be towed, which is another thing here in Company C they're doing now. Not just tank riding,
Those rifles,
but guns can be towed now.
Done what we can.
And in this case, the Dak gets a towed Flak 88. So, if you weren't hyped for Company 3 before, I can't imagine there's not getting hyped. Anyways, batting here, the Gurkhas were clearly a bit out of touch with the rest of their forces. And stewed.
We are ready
Go,
and
quick
waiting.
repairs.
Understood.
Flak Panzer Vet 21. Just gonna hold this up here. No, the farmer can also recover, I believe,
We should crew the anti-tank gun
enemy
and
tanks.
northward
Again,
to
they
prepare
do cost a bit. As you might notice, the cost of like recovering this dude is probably roughly what it costs like actually build one for the British. It's not like, you know, you're getting free tanks in that sense.
Vehicle moving to location.
So they're not enemy tanks, it's like, you know, more, well, discounted tanks a bit, but, you know. Oh, and here we go, Crusader tanks as well, for people a bit fans of those. All shooting them, this is going to be great. And we got the Flak 80 firing right here. Just look at that. Excellent. Wunderbar. So there you go. Well, there's, I guess we could recover the Crusader.
Utility vehicle confirmed.
Go. That Stewart did not stand much of a chance against the might of our Flak 88 guns. Scores for that one, yeah, 300 manpower, 60 fuel, that is quite expensive, but you know. Let's just do it for the hell of it. Just for the cameras.
Pioneer squad stands ready for
Climb on,
order.
all of you.
Pioneers will
Fix
see
that up.
it is done.
Engine damage!
Utility understood.
Pioneers!
There we go. Got ourselves a nice German Crusader tank. Isn't that wonderful?
How many times have we thrown a track? And how many times was it my fault? Waiting on you, we're moving. Otto,
So lining up for the next push here. I just get on our new fancy Kreuzerpanzer. Move forwards.
engines running.
Just gonna make a push here.
Red full.
And again, just nice, easy access to mechanized infantry.
My crew needs orders. Fucking everywhere. Crew, pay
Load up
attention.
in there.
Catch them in the open. Back into the action. Watch your heads.
Take cover! Enemy artillery!
My crew is ready.
Well, those Englishmen are not going to make it back home to Old Blighty, that's for sure. Pushing forwards here. That Crusader has, well, done its last crusade. Intense fighting here. What I'm about to lose my Crusader. I'm going to pull back here a bit. Yup. Well, at least it was a British one already down.
Don't wait for
Absolutely just massive tank battle here.
behind us.
Obviously not Kursk or
Fronts are gone.
something like that, but you know, pretty big by company standards.
Button up, driver. Move.
So there you go, quickly secure that terrain, and we'll just haul up our
Christian!
farmer again to recover some of that armor. Looks like the Italians are having a bit of a hard time here, but I'm sure they can do without us. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Quiet down. We're receiving orders.
But Herr Hauptmann, you said us to specifically turn off the Italian radio frequencies. Shut up, Friedrich. Don't talk about that out loud.
Watch what Panzer
What
is
authority
moving.
have secured the
Excellent work, men. The area is secure and the British forces are cornered.
Go, moving on to the last bit of this mission.
Our spotters have reported that the British troops are attempting to withdraw to the northwest. We cannot allow that to happen. There is a village nearby.
Picking up the
Capture it
orbital
and blockade
blitz
the road to
and
prevent the
deflagrate
British
it
from
again.
escaping.
Some Panzerpionier here with the Granatenbüchse, or grenade rifle.
Move the 88mm anti-tank gun up to defend the roads into the village against the British assault.
Done what we can.
Go!
Beginning repairs.
Commandant! Pioneer squads. Achtung, men!
Also, the orbital blitz can serve as a point of reinforcement for your troops, so that's also handy. Got a Stuka assault also at the ready, so
You need marching orders. I'll take the lead.
gonna just move that to the side so infantry can get on the Crusader.
Let's go! Move your feet.
Crusader,
Squad numbers,
Crusader,
back and forth.
please take me with you. Shut up, Friedrich.
Get this
Not here for your
Panzer
terrible
rolling.
singing.
We're not expecting trouble, right? How many times have we thrown a track? And how many times?
It seems like it's the Panzer III model that has some slight issues over tank riding. As you notice, the Crusader no issues, mostly, and the Stuka had no issues either. So, but I'm sure they'll get fixed by release. But anyways, vorwärts. Oh, avanti for Italians.
Those are coming close! Let's make some ground!
We're riding the rest of the way.
Quick charge in here.
Your hand through! This right position! Infantry! Faster! Infantry! Fight!
Coming out here, and we also got a Stuka assault available to us. British Bofors. We will
Drive or die!
deal with that quickly and efficiently. German style, and there we go. Got ourselves a little dug-in Crusader. Deal with that with the power of the Luftwaffe. The Blitzkrieg must roll on.
Eager and ready!
Take your ready! Promotion! I would rather than a halberd! We know it from that action team!
There we go. Caught a 6-pounder gun as well. A 2-pounder, actually, not 6-pounder. I'm so used to 6-pounders from campaigns too now. It's dealt with. Quickly diving in there.
Gunners! Disperse those troops!
Apparently, suddenly my German's got an Indian accent.
Faster! Or I'll give us your speed! Go and help us!
Bring in more of the bastard!
What do you need? Faster! Traverse! Or I'll give us promotion!
There we go. Swift Blitzkrieg. Let's haul in the double blitz.
Rounds are coming closer!
And there we go. No survivors.
Forward!
Well done. We have control of the village. Intercept and destroy the withdrawing British troops by setting up defenses here or taking up positions along the main road.
There we go. We are ready. Oh shit, I forgot about
Good
the
work.
FAMO.
The Flak 36 is a powerful addition to our Lone Ranger arsenal. We can use our mobile squads to find targets for it. Now we should set up the Flak 36 to cover the roads into the village.
Go.
How many times have we thrown
Guys, also a nice little layered defense here.
How many times was it
Flak
my fault?
and a buff force.
Crew, pay attention!
We're taking.
Get this panzer on.
Keep our
Go.
razor
Brother,
fire.
right?
Go ahead.
holds the victory point.
Driver, ahead. Enemy machine gewehr is silent! At last!
Got the townsmen up to support us.
We are
Some
ready and
abandoned
waiting.
weapons here and there, just waiting for the British to try and escape here. Oh, how nice. It's down to repair our stuff. Lovely.
Panzer ready!
Now for the last desperate British grasp for freedom. Does anyone have some tea? We're trying to escape Terrans. Shut up.
Prepare yourselves, men. The British
Straight
troops are
into other
approaching.
German waiting guns here. And it's quickly turning into a massacre.
Enemy troop was knocked out! Eyes open for stragglers!
Guastatori will get there.
Achtung, crew.
Go. That's a lot of burning British armour.
Artillery incoming.
Panzer on standby! We're
Okay.
moving! Otto, back in your seat!
Bit of British artillery there. They're clearly not as big as guns they're employing. What you might notice, but pathing is also, I think, significantly improved here in Company compared to Companies 2. Like, the units don't try to, like, you know, break the laws of physics by all moving at the same time in the same place.
He's not clipped.
Fucking Panzer!
Taking any enemy fire here.
Go! British is all being absolutely ripped asunder here.
Light Panzer targets!
Take cover. Enemy artillery.
Might be time to pull back a bit here to the secondary line of defense.
Would you?
Just in case. Those dastardly Englishmen up to no good. Yep, that artillery barrage is a bit nasty this time around. Just a bit.
Christoph, take the lead.
We have a heading!
Covering.
Let's move!
There we go, counter-attacking. They never see it coming. And we got another big old Matilda tank there. Massive hulk of British steel there. But yeah, with a captured buff force, things are not looking great for them.
Well done, men. The enemy forces
And with that,
have been defeated.
they have been defeated. Victory for Germany. What about Italy? Well, that too, I guess. So there we go. That was the first of the North Africa campaign here. That'll be part of Campaign News 3. I was about to say 2 then, that was awkward. So yeah. Nice linear campaign compared to the Italy campaign, which of course be, you know, more non-linear, a bit more in the style of Total Wars they like to put it, but this is going to be, you know, more proper linear campaign. And there's also going to be pre-orders, as you might notice here. Part of this, you can actually play this mission yourself, I think, right as this video's out, so you know, you can just pop in there. That said, when it comes to pre-orders, there should be I should have a affiliate code or link to use where you can actually preload or pre-order the game, and then I get a little bit out there as part of the content creator program. You know, a bit of thanks for, you know, all the hard work I've done for over the years, all the support and all that. Basically, you know, I'm a part of a content creator program now, And again, that means I get an affiliate link. So if you pre-order that, I get a part of that, sale there. So if you wish to support the Propagandacaster, besides just directly donating or pledge on Patreon, you can just pre-order the game for that. And I get a bit of a cut there. In this case, it's going to be some Devil's Brigade stuff there, which includes some infantry cosmetics, vehicle cosmetics, and some other stuff there. So, if you're going to pre-order, feel free to use that link. Again, I'll hopefully have it in the description and the comments of the video. So, but overall, I think that sort of really covers sort of now what we basically get for the entire, say, package deal of Kameni's 3. Total of 4 armies. You got the Americans, the Wehrmacht, the Brits, and now the DAK, the Deutsches Afrika Korps, and we get not 1 but 2 campaigns, meaning this is pretty much just in terms of content, on release, twice as big as any of the previous Kameni's games, and actually beats any of the Relic games, I think, so far in terms of strategy, also just for the sheer amount of single-player content. So, I mean, I'd certainly say on that level, like, the game just easily offers a lot more than, previous Kameni's games, just, out of the bag. Plus, of course, we've got a lot of cool features, like, again, tank riding, which is what I'm personally really excited about, but also towing weapons. You can tow anti-tank guns, anti-aircraft guns is all there. Some of the light artillery as well there, so there's plenty of options there to, like, choose from as a player. And, also, I think just the game is really good, really fun, it's much more stable as well there. I think already now flows fairly good there in terms of stability, and hopefully the wonderful people at Relic can get the game further optimized here by release. So yeah, I'm generally really excited for it, and I will be switching over to Kameni 3 myself once it releases, and I hope to do some more videos on it as well there when we ever get the chance to do some multiplayer stuff. So that, I think, sort of covers it here for Kameni 3 for now. Again, feel free to pre-order. Again, hopefully I can have an affiliate link up there. Otherwise, that'll be it for now. I will be back to Kameni 3 Otherwise for now, but again, when I can do some Kameni 3 videos, I will absolutely do them. So thank you for joining in. Hope you enjoyed this video, and see you another time. Cheers.